missions upon in that area of land. I wonder why.
Hey, the fact that he's calling himself a Muslim is another sign.
Yeah.
That's predicted in the scriptures too.
Yeah.
So he's a walking prophecy and sign that this Bible is true.
Yeah.
You know?
Because even him, this guy's a fucking Ashanti, man. He's a Ghanaian Muslim. He's a Jake, man. Which, if you go to the word Ashanti means people of the smoke sea, which is actually an actual Hebrew word, man. See how people are simplistic, man. Right?
Verse 4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
So ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. Those strikes that Trump did in Syria, right? That is what? An act of war. And ever since that took place, you know, countries are being stirred up more, man. You know? Because guess what? We're in a time period of war. But like now it's at the doors, man. Because during the time period of the Cold War, we came really close to actually that war taking place. But guess what? That time wasn't yet. That time, it wasn't yet. Because according to the Bible, there's an appointed time for every purpose. And ever since that Cold War, the Lord's put that spirit, man, in the States and Russia and countries to stir that pot of war, man, because it's prophecy to come to pass. Go ahead.
Brother, in Ecclesiastes 4.
Okay, you can read that.
Right, so Ecclesiastes 3:1. And to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck that up which is planted. Verse 3, a time to kill and a time to heal and a time to break down and a time to build up. And jump down to verse 8, it says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
That's right, man. So the scriptures say, upon this earth, to every event, to every time period upon the earth is always a plan, man. And guess what? We are in that time period of war. Look, man. You got in fact, it's over here. You've got instruments of war, man. That's been made, right, to destroy, man. Which is actually this prophecy too. Do you seriously think that it's just there for show? Yeah, oh yeah, it's there because you know it's nice, isn't it? Those missiles gonna be used, man. All right.
Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
And what's that speaking about? Those scientists in which the Lord put in the spirit to create these missiles, man. You know why? Because the scripture says Esau was blessed with that sword. That's why this technology over there came from him, right? Which is funny. His own sword gonna put him to death, man, in this war, man. Because this whole World War III gonna play a part in the kingdom of Esau going down, man. Because that's taking place. The actual Lord gonna come back in them chariots, man, with his son. In them chariots, man. Keep going.
And it says, that bloweth the fire and bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I've created the waster to destroy.
In Isaiah 95. That's right. He's created that waster to destroy, man, because they're actually going to waste land, right? And let's observe this scripture over here.
This is Isaiah chapter 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood.
Exactly. So you when you see films like Troy, the guys on the beach somewhere, or a field somewhere with swords, spears, and so on and so forth. That's that old style of warfare, man. Keep going.
It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Yeah.
But this
war, go ahead.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
This war shall be what? With burning and fuel of fire, man. And that's in the Bible, man. That's actually in the Bible. Can you check it at 16 and 30? It's actually there. It's right there. Can you show me a conflict on a planet with different countries across shores that's happening with burning and fuel of fire? Can you show me, man? It's not happening.
2nd Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Now look, man, to be honest, man, I don't care how many push-ups and bicep curls you do. You can't shoot that from the ends of the world, man. It's talking about the missiles, man. That's what? That's going to be shot from the ends of the world, man. So with that, I'm going to change.
Right, I'm just going to get this for you, I might as well read it now. So this is Jeremiah 50 and 14, and this one reads, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her and spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord, man. So that's what's going to happen. That's what's getting ready to happen to Babylon, man, to America, right? All these arrows, all these ICBM missiles are going to get shot upon America, and it's going to totally annihilate America's existence, man.
Right.
Right? That's what the Lord is coming to do. The Lord is coming to bring that fire and that judgment upon this sinful nation. It tells you in our Revelations that her sins have mattered that reached into heaven.
I can read it,
Can't.
This is Revelation chapter 18 and 1. And after these things I saw another angel from heaven come down, having great power. And the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become a habitation of devils, and a hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
So America is going to be a desert wasteland, man. It's not going to be inhabited anymore, right? That's going to be a monument to show the wickedness that city has perpetuated throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Right? That wine that is put throughout the four corners of the earth, the philosophies, the wicked lifestyles that America has pushed forth onto the people. Homosexuality, all of these things, man, that America's pushed out there saying that it's good, they're all going to come to an end when Yahweh Shimei Shai makes his return and the children of Israel take over in rulership, man. Right? That's what's going to happen upon the face of the earth. We're in the transition of kingdoms, man. Right? One people must go down, which are the Edomites, and then the Israelites, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the elect of you, are going to rule the world in righteousness, man, under the jurisdiction of Yahweh Shimei Shai.
And it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of their fornication.
So all nations are drunk of the wine of America, man, of that strong drink, man, right? That's why they all go by America's ways, man. Whatever America does, that's what they do, man. They're under the vibration of the so-called white man. Everything really is under the vibration of the so-called white man in this kingdom, man, right? That's why it's a perverse world and defiled world that we're currently living in, man. But I saw an article the other day where you got gorillas having sex, man. And there was another article a few months back where you had lions mating each other, 2 male lions, man. So even the animals are under the vibration of this so-called white man, right? Of that homosexuality, man, right? So that's why Esau's spirit has to be dampened, man. It has to be put out.
I got something on the point. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
The soul in the so-called white man is not lifted up. It's not upright, man. Why? It's a perverse spirit. It's a crooked spirit. It's a spirit that can't do no right, man. That's what the Lord has bestowed upon the so-called white man. He's given him a spirit of confusion, a spirit of sin, right? A spirit that cannot repent unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? He was set up to be that way, man. That's why he's not able to repent. Go on, bro.
And it says, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, because also he transgresseth by wine.
There he goes again, he transgresses by wine, man. That's how they get by, they transgress by wine. By spewing their false philosophies throughout the four corners of the earth and allowing other nations to follow on their vibration, man. They're a pollution, they're a contamination upon the face of the earth. And what do you do with a contamination, man? Right, you have to put it out, man. That's the only way forward. You have to get rid of it and then move on, man. You can't leave him festering there because he's just going to multiply and grow again. That's why it tells you in Maccabees, if you can get that, 1 and 11, I believe. Yeah, got it?
That's something else.
No, you have to read it what the code
1 and 11.
Maccabees.
Can I finish this? Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he's a proud man.
He's a proud man, right? You know, these so-called white people, they're very proud, man. Their countenance, the way they are as a people is very proud. They look down on every other nation upon the face of the earth, especially you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. But really, they're the base people, man. So the Lord actually flipped it up on his head, man, because, look, man, the so-called white man, they're really nothing, man. Right? When you read the book, the 13th tribe, it tells you that how they were living, man. They used to wear their clothes until the clothes actually stick to their body. Yeah. You know, they didn't even take care of themselves. You know, they were living in the wilderness, you know, just eating off the trees and that. They're filthy people, man.
Walking on fours.
And walking on all fours, and they couldn't speak, man. They're the real cavemen that the Bible speaks of, man.
And I think, you know, if you go type in the pictures, you can find pictures of certain crackers,
yeah.
You know, like during the 19th century and shit. No, not the 19th century, 20th century. Right. We were walking on fours, man.
Yeah, can't. So that whole caveman, you know, part of history that they got out there, really, that's them depicting themselves when they were at a lower state, when they were locked away for 1,000 years. That's how they were living, man.
Right.
You know?
Finish this?
Right.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Neither keepeth at home, man, because America, the so-called white man, they set up military bases in all countries, man, in most countries out there, man. They got a base, you know, because they're basically tactically, you know, surrounding and conquering the world, man, through having their influence throughout the four corners of the earth. That's how they rule, man. But you're not supposed to rule like that, man. You're not supposed to be on another man's patch, setting up camp and putting the military there, man. What the fuck is that about? But that's what the so-called white man does, man.
That's right. It's cool if I skip down to 15. That's the point I wanted to get. In verse 15, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken, also that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
So it says, destruction unto him that giveth thy neighbor strong drink, man. You know, and that's the so-called white man. That's what he's done to our people especially, man. You know, he's giving us that strong drink. He's made us go from the little statutes and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And our people, the majority of our people are living under the vibration of the so-called white man. They're doing the things that the so-called white man does. But the scriptures say, you know,
learn up the way.
To seek, what is it? That's it. Yeah, if you can get that, if you know where it is, man. You know, trim his way to seek love. Yeah, don't trim your way to seek love, man, because that's what our people have done. Because we're surrounded by Esau and his vibration, what our people are trying to do is live like Esau, man. That's what the black woman does. She lives like the so-called white woman, man. You know, they want hair like them. You know, they want to be in that image of the so-called white woman, man.
Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Right, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love, man? Right? Because you want to live like the so-called white man, the so-called white woman, you're going to go down with them, man. You're going to be destroyed right along with them. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. Right? So if you want to act like them, you want to be yoked onto them, especially our women marrying the so-called white man, having their children, that's the enemy, man. Those children that you're having are not Israelites, man. Right? They are Edomite children, man.
That's right. So that's what took place in Maccabees. Yeah.
This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 11. In those days when there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
Right, so even back then, that's what our people were doing, man. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the wicked of you were going and making covenants with the heathen, man, so you could live like them and you could follow their ways, man. Because you didn't want to follow your own customs. It was easier to follow the so-called white man because he was the one that was in power, man. Right, and that's the same thing that our people are doing right now, man. Following the so-called white man because he's in power, man. Right? Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. So you guys want to live under that wicked vibration, man. But our people are not supposed to live like the so-called white man. They're not supposed to live like the so-called white man. We're supposed to be a righteous and clean people, man. Right? Because the so-called white man is a filthy person, man. He's polluted the world. The food is fucked up. People are fucked up. You know, you got these faggots and you got these homosexuals, man. They're allowing gay marriage. Now, what the fuck is that, gay marriage? You got these little kids walking around thinking that that's cool, man. Over in Leicester Square, you got traffic lights with 2 men holding hands and 2 women holding hands, man. That's not right according to the Bible, man. Right?
You're swearing, bro.
Sir?
I'm swearing, bro.
What's swearing?
But you just said that word.
Yeah, swear is to make an oath. Right? It's not swearing, me. Do you swear?
That's word, not
Do you
swearing.
swear?
No.
You don't swear? Alright. Alright.
Okay. Live a clean life as well.
What's
Clean life. Where's your beard?
what's unclean about swearing? What's unclean about the word fuck?
There he goes.
Wait, explain it. You made the claim. Are you gonna back that claim up?
I have a precept.
What's unclean about the word fuck? Explain. Explain.
I have a precept. Proverbs 3:31. No, 31. Envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
Envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, man. So, you know, our people are not supposed to envy the so-called white man and his way of life. Yeah, he's on top right now because the Lord is giving him the earth for his possession at the moment, man. Right? So choose none of his ways, man. Don't be like them. Don't do what they do, man. Our people got to come back to the little statutes and commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. This is our way of life, man. And this is what's going to be established in the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Right? You know, you got these guys coming up here saying, you know, we're swearing, and he said he's never sworn in his life, man.
He's a liar.
That's a fucking lie, man.
Liar.
You know?
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Yeah, these niggas, what these niggas saying? These
Man.
fucking niggas.
Man, even when you're walking and you stub your toe.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Well, bring out in the scriptures, my man.
I have a precept.
It's all good to heckle,
God.
but you know you got back. It's in the Bible. Bring it out, let them know, man. That's the Bible's that sword that performs the injuries, man. So you know.
Second Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
Come on, so that's what it is. Sometimes you might say something that might be deemed rude, right, to the people of this world, man. But really, is the knowledge what we're saying? Is that rude? No, man. In speech, what we're saying, we're bringing you the truth, man. We're bringing you the truth out of this Bible, out of the Bible of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Right? We're telling you who you are. We're telling our people, you are the true Israelites. You're the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You're the children of the book. So don't worry about how we're bringing the message to you. Worry about if the message is true or not, man.
Hey bro, it's lucky, man. They want to criticize us or condemn us because we're getting passionate, man. That's all it is, man. We get a bit, you know, we vexate in the spirit, we get passionate, a bit on fire, and you know, we use those expletives, man. You know, it happens, it comes out, man. It's, you know, that's what it is, man. But the message is still the same.
Esau, you find the scriptures, man. You know, like dumb ass, Herod, thou fox.
I got something.
This is
I'm saying actually bring them out.
This is Isaiah chapter 29 and 21. That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught.
So they want to come up here talking about you said this and you said that. But hold on, what we saying? There's bigger matters at hand that we actually talking about, man. We talking about taking down this kingdom. We're talking about our Lord coming back, and you want to be hung up on a particular word that you don't like, that you use right in your spare time, in your downtime, when you're at home, when you're with the lads at the pub. You guys be using these words. You be saying worse, man. But you want to hang on to a word.
Well, the thing is, it's why the whole argument. This is why it's like, okay, grab, what is it? 2 Corinthians, what is it? 11 and 6. Because, bro, it's like, go on, bang the scripture first. I'll talk about it.
2 Corinthians 11 and 6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
Yeah, though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. And that's plain as that, man. Rude in speech, that means all them fucks and shits. So that's Paul. So if you're saying Paul's going off, was Paul unrighteous for doing that? Oh, hell no. And anyway, it's like you're going to say, oh, words. Bro, Esau's going around. Who the fuck performed the airstrike on goddamn Syria, man? He's been blowing up kids with airstrikes all over the globe. Man, talking about the word fuck